14 ways to determine if you're an empath. Have you ever wondered whether you could be an empath? Do you want to know some of their most prominent traits? Here we will look at the most revealing signs of an empath. 1. Can you feel emotions belonging to others? This is the most prominent trait of an empath. Feeling and experiencing the emotions of the people around them, whether that be friends, family, or strangers. This can happen in a range of ways. The empath might even mistake these emotions as their own. 2. Do you have a powerful knowing? Do you just know things without being told? Most empaths have a perception that goes way beyond intuition or gut feelings, although this is how many describe the knowing. 3. Does inauthenticity make you feel uncomfortable? An empath feels the energy of a lie, without trying. If someone is acting fake or being dishonest, the empath can feel it. 4. Do you experience stomach issues? The solar plexus, which is situated mid-stomach, is mostly where an empath feels the emotions belonging to another. This can weaken the area and eventually lead to anything from stomach ulcers to IBS. 5. Do people love to offload their troubles on you? An empath can become a dumping ground for everyone else's problems. Even strangers love to share their troubles or just talk about their life. 6. Have you become more introvert over the years? Because the way the world makes them feel, many empaths, who might have considered themselves to be extrovert, find themselves developing more introvert traits the older they get. 7. Do you have a strong sense of not belonging? Many empaths go through life feeling like they don't belong anywhere. It's as though they have been dumped in a reality which is not a fit for them. 8. Would you say you act like a mirror? An empath can reflect back the truth that a person may be hiding. Sadly, this is often the root cause of resentments to build towards them, as too many people do not like to see the reflection they have worked hard to conceal. 9. Do you have a definite need for solitude? Most empaths come to realize that they have to protect their space, and they do this by having a timeout or just quiet time away from people. They need an escape from the noise of everything they experience, both physically and energetically. 10. Are you easily hurt? If you let an empath down, or are overly critical of them, it will hurt them more than it hurts most others. 11. Do you struggle to make real connections? Because they are so adept at reading the truth of people, many empaths find it difficult to build real relationships. If they feel someone is not showing their true colors, they will find it difficult to be themselves around them, thus causing an inability to truly connect. 12. Do you carry weight without necessarily overeating? The excess weight, carried mostly around an empath's belly area, is often caused by the constant activation of the stress hormones, which is a trigger for fat storage. 13. Do you feel the energy of suffering in buildings and places? If a trauma has happened in an area or site, an empath will sense it, often as dark marauding feelings within. This energy can make them feel sad or even depressed. The feelings of which can stay with them for some time after. For this reason, it really helps for the empath to ground themselves before visiting places where they know a trauma has happened or where dark energy is residing. 14. Do people wrongly assume you're in a bad mood? When an empath experiences too many negative emotions, whether they be their own or those picked up from others, they may appear quiet and unsociable, even miserable. Depending on how they feel inside will depend on what face the world sees. When an empath feels this way, it is best for them to be left alone until they have had chance to recalibrate. So, there you go. 14 signs you could be an empath. If you want to learn more about life as an empath, and the many ups and downs that go with it, click on the subscribe button or go to my blog, which is linked down below, where there are hundreds of posts written purely for an empath, as well as links to books on how to become an empowered empath.